I know Caitlin, of course, we go way back, Midwestern. We had a lot of battles in AAU and stuff like that. We played together on Team USA. I think she's just a competitor. She wants to win. She has just intangibles of the game. She knows how to play, great IQ. But I think the biggest thing about her is she competes, and she's just a winner. She wants to win it all.
Stop everything you are doing right now, turn off your notifications, lock the door, and turn your volume all the way up, because we are not just dropping a video today. We are exposing the single most significant power shift in the history of modern sports. If you thought the saga of Caitlin Clark being left off the 2024 Olympic team was the end of the story, you are living in a complete fantasy world. And if you think the old guard of Team USA, the legends, the gatekeepers, the establishment, is going to hold on to the keys to the kingdom for another 4-year cycle, you are delusional. Information has just reached us from deep inside the fortified walls of USA Basketball headquarters in Colorado Springs, combined with the bombshell comments that just dropped from Paige Bueckers herself, and it all points to one undeniable fact. The coup has begun. We are not talking about internet rumors or Reddit theories anymore. We are talking about a classified internal roadmap, a centennial protocol that was drafted in the dark to hand the throne of women's basketball over to the two most terrifying players on the planet, Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers. This plan is not just about adding them to the roster, it is about dismantling the old system brick by brick, burning the old playbooks, and building a new empire that revolves exclusively around this specific duo. Over the next few minutes, we are going to connect the dots that the mainstream media is too afraid to touch. We are going to break down how Paige Bueckers just destroyed the chemistry excuse in her latest interview. We are going to reveal the March trap that is set to purge the veteran players, and we are going to tell you exactly why Nike is pulling the strings behind the scene. Do not click away, because what you are about to hear will change how you see the game forever. To understand the magnitude of this conspiracy, you have to look at what happened just this week. Did you see Paige Bueckers' interview with Kylie Kelsey on the Not Gonna Lie podcast? If you scrolled past it thinking it was just another fluff piece, you missed the signal. Paige Bueckers, who has always been politically savvy, who has always played the game the right way, decided to go rogue. For years, the media, the coaches, and the establishment have tried to sell us a lie. They told us that Caitlin and Paige could not coexist. They told us there is only one ball. They told us that their egos would clash and destroy the locker room. That was the golden excuse they used to justify leaving Caitlin home in 2024. But what did Paige do? She looked dead into the camera lens and detonated that narrative. She said, "Me and Caitlin played together since we were kids. We had the best team in history. We are friends. We understand the media game." Boom. Game over. Paige wasn't just defending her friend. She was sending a coded message to the selection committee that said, "Your excuses are gone. We are a package deal. If you want the future, you take both of us, and you take us now." This public declaration of unity is the worst nightmare for the veteran players who are banking on a rivalry to keep their spots safe. But if you really want to see the genius of this plan, you have to look at the calendar. Specifically, look at March 20. This is where the secret plan moves from theory to execution. We have the new unrivaled league championship game set for March. This is going to be a high-intensity, physical battle featuring the biggest names in the sport. And then just 1 week later, on March 11th, the FIBA World Cup qualifiers tip off in Puerto Rico. Logic dictates that the veteran players, the Stewarts, the Wilsons, the Taurasi, who just grinded through the unrivaled season, will want to rest. They will decline the invite to Puerto Rico. And that is the trap. The Centennial Protocol counts on them declining. The plan is to use that specific window to hand the keys to Caitlin and Paige. It will be framed as giving the youth a chance while the vets rest, but in reality, it is a hostile takeover. The moment Caitlin Clark puts on that jersey in Puerto Rico, and the moment Paige Bueckers throws her that first pass for a logo 3, the hierarchy changes. They are going to put up numbers that we have never seen before. They are going to generate viewership numbers that dwarf the Olympics. And once that happens, there is no going back. You cannot put the genie back in the bottle. It isn't a rest period for the veterans. It is an unannounced retirement party. And let's talk about the money. Because in professional sports, if you want the truth, you follow the checkbook. Do you honestly believe that Nike signed Caitlin Clark to a $28 million deal and signed Paige Bueckers to another massive contract just to let them sit on the bench behind players who sell a fraction of the merchandise? Absolutely not. There is a massive theory circulating among industry insiders that the launch of Caitlin Clark's first signature shoe, the CC1, is timed specifically to coincide with this spring 2026 window. Is it a coincidence that her shoe drops at the exact same time she is rumored to be taking over Team USA? There are no coincidences at this level. Nike is orchestrating a global marketing campaign that ties patriotism, the new shoe, and the new era together. They want the image of Caitlin in the red, white, and blue, wearing the CC1s, standing next to Paige Bueckers. That image is worth billions. Nike exerted immense pressure after the PR disaster of 2024, and it appears they have laid down the law. The future starts now, or the funding stops. Money talked, and the establishment listened. Now, let's get into the basketball nightmare this creates for the rest of the world. The dual-point system that leaked from the coaching summits is terrifying. International coaches are losing sleep because they simply cannot scheme against this. In the old days, you could pack the paint against Team USA. But how do you defend a team where Caitlin Clark forces you to guard her at the half-court logo, creating 4-on-3 situations inside? And then you have Paige Bueckers, the most efficient player in history, operating in that 4-on-3 space. It is mathematically impossible to stop. If you trap Caitlin, she dumps it to Paige for a layup. If you stay home on Paige, Caitlin buries a 3 from 30 feet. This system is designed to run teams off the floor. We aren't talking about 10-point wins anymore. We are talking about 50-point blowouts. We are talking about dream team vibes. The plan is to turn Team USA from a structured, slow-paced machine into a high-octane, highlight reel circus that humiliates opponents and captivates the world. However, we have to acknowledge the human cost of this revolution. The victims here are the legends of the game. The phase-out initiative is real. We're hearing reports of a silent list of players who are being gently nudged toward the door. These are women who built this league, who won 5 gold medals, who gave everything to the program. And now they are being told that their role is to be mentors. In athlete speak, that means sit down and clap. Imagine the ego check. Imagine the anger in the group chats. There are rumors of a potential mutiny of veterans threatening to boycott if they aren't guaranteed starting spots. But the brutal truth, it's too late. The train has left the station. Caitlin and Paige have the fans, they have the sponsors, and they have the momentum. The veterans are fighting a war they have already lost. So, wake up. We are not watching a simple roster change. We are watching a changing of the guard, a rewriting of the DNA of the sport. Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers have evolved from college rivals into a two-headed monster that is coming to devour the world. The secret plan is no longer a secret. It is a reality unfolding in front of our eyes. March 2026 is the date. Puerto Rico is the place. And the question isn't will they succeed? The question is, are you ready to witness greatness? If you are ready for the takeover, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with every basketball fan you know, because we are going to be here covering every single pass, every single shot, and every single moment of this historic revolution. History is being written right now, and you are witnessing it.